After society completely collapses, around 3 weeks from now, what kind of car do you want to be stuck with for the post-human era? A gas, diesel, or electric vehicle? If Mad Max taught us anything, it's that you want to avoid dependence on what little gasoline is left, and the subhumans who hoard it. In reality, gasoline production is a complicated, huge enterprise that will cease minutes after human society functions below 75%. Diesel vehicles can be converted to run on less complicated fuels, but you will still need to distill the oils of your enemy's livers all day to get 1 gallon of go-go juice. And both types of engines are violently complicated to maintain, at least compared to the simplicity of an electric induction motor found in most of today's EVs. EVs, electric vehicles. Anyway. Once Instagram influencers and all power outlets stop working, you can still charge any EV with 6 to 8 solar panels, or a windmill, or even a dam if you are friendly with beavers. As long as you have a cheap AC inverter, you'll be able to run lights, charge your laptop and tablets for games, movies, and looking at pictures of your pre-burnt house or yard, whatever. An EV is a huge power supply for such things, and it's a small power factory, I guess. It's a small EV battery can power a whole house for days without being recharged, but you will be recharging it with the panels or whatever. And this isn't a new idea. After the 2011 tohoku earthquake and tsunami in Japan, a first-generation Nissan Leaf was introduced, and then a whole fleet of them later were used as backups, as power supplies for emergency services in Japan. And it worked pretty well. They're actually, I think they sell, not here of course, they sell inverter packs that convert your Nissan Leaf to a power wall. And Tesla sells the power wall, but the battery in a power wall is only 13 kilowatts, and even the smallest EV, the one I have, has a 24 kilowatt battery in it, and it's a small one, but it's still more than enough to run a house. So yeah, no EV, except maybe some handmade ones, are technically bug-out vehicles, but if there's an EMP or you actually have to depend on fuel, your bug-out vehicle will get you to your bug-out spot maybe, but that's it. You're not going to be able to use it for anything except storage after that, because you won't be able to fuel it. So you spent whatever, $100,000 on basically nothing. But today, an EV battery today, they're much more robust than even those Leafs. Leaves? They're much more robust. They could theoretically last for decades, and with very few moving parts, at least compared to an internal combustion engine vehicle. You could probably use the electric car as a car for decades, because there's just not much to break down. So yeah, if you are worried about the collapse of society, get an electric car.